Merhaba, fellow travelers. Welcome back to Destination Seekers, where we bring you the best tips for exploring the world on a budget. Today, we're in Istanbul, a city that bridges two continents and is steeped in history, culture, and incredible sights. But don't worry, you don't need a big budget to experience everything Istanbul has to offer. In this episode, we'll share our top tips for enjoying Istanbul on a budget, so you can explore its ancient landmarks, vibrant markets, and diverse food scene without breaking the bank. Let's get started. Exploring Istanbul's free attractions. Istanbul is a city rich in history and culture, and many of its most iconic attractions can be enjoyed for free. Here's how to experience the best of Istanbul without spending a lira. 1. Visit Sultanahmet Square. Sultanahmet Square is the heart of Istanbul's historic district, home to some of the city's most famous landmarks. Start your exploration at the Hippodrome, once the center of Byzantine public life, where you can see ancient monuments like the obelisk of Theodosius and the Serpent Column. The square itself is free to visit and offers stunning views of the surrounding landmarks. 2. Marvel at the Blue Mosque. The Blue Mosque, Sultan Ahmed Mosque, is one of Istanbul's most iconic sites, known for its 6 minarets and beautiful blue Iznik tiles that decorate the interior. The mosque is still an active place of worship, and visitors are welcome to enter for free outside of prayer times. Be sure to dress modestly, with shoulders and knees covered, and remove your shoes before entering. 3. Wander through the Grand Bazaar. The Grand Bazaar, Kapalı Çarşı, is one of the largest and oldest covered markets in the world, with over 4,000 shops selling everything from jewelry and textiles to spices and antiques. While shopping here can be tempting, simply wandering through the labyrinthine alleys and soaking in the atmosphere is a memorable experience, and it's free. The market is a feast for the senses, with vibrant colors, fragrant aromas, and the sound of bargaining echoing through the halls. 4. Explore the Spice Bazaar. The Spice Bazaar, Mısır Çarşısı, is another must-visit market in Istanbul, known for its array of colorful spices, dried fruits, teas, and sweets. It's smaller and less overwhelming than the Grand Bazaar but equally fascinating. You can wander through the stalls, sample Turkish delights, and enjoy the lively atmosphere without spending anything. 5. Stroll along the Bosphorus. The Bosphorus Strait divides Istanbul into its European and Asian sides, offering stunning views of the city's skyline and waterfront. A walk along the Bosphorus, especially in areas like Ortaköy or Eminönü, is a relaxing way to take in the sights and sounds of Istanbul. You'll see fishermen, locals sipping tea, and the constant flow of boats on the water, an essential part of the Istanbul experience. Affordable eats. Taste Istanbul's flavors on a budget. Istanbul's food scene is diverse and delicious, and you don't need to spend much to enjoy some of the best dishes in the city. Here's where to eat well on a budget in Istanbul. 1. Savor a simit. Simit, often referred to as the Turkish bagel, is a popular street food in Istanbul. These sesame-encrusted bread rings are crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, making them a perfect snack or breakfast item. You can find simit vendors on almost every street corner, and they're incredibly affordable, just a few liras each. 2. Enjoy a doner kebab. Doner kebab is one of Turkey's most famous dishes, consisting of thinly sliced meat, usually lamb, beef, or chicken, cooked on a vertical rotisserie and served in a pita or flatbread with fresh vegetables and sauces. Doner shops are ubiquitous in Istanbul, and a tasty doner kebab makes for a satisfying and budget-friendly meal. 3. Try a balık ekmek. Balık ekmek, or fish sandwich, is a popular street food in Istanbul, especially along the waterfront in Eminönü. Freshly grilled fish is served in a crusty bread roll with lettuce, onions, and a squeeze of lemon. This simple but delicious meal is a must-try when visiting Istanbul, and it's both affordable and filling. 4. Feast on meze. Meze are small, flavorful dishes typically served as appetizers but can easily make up a full meal when combined. Common meze include hummus, baba ganoush, stuffed grape leaves, and various salads. Many traditional restaurants and meyhanes, Turkish taverns, offer meze platters at reasonable prices, allowing you to sample a variety of flavors without breaking the bank. 5. Indulge in baklava. Baklava is a rich, sweet pastry made of layers of phyllo dough filled with chopped nuts and sweetened with syrup or honey. It's a classic Turkish dessert that you can find at bakeries and sweet shops throughout Istanbul. A small piece of baklava is affordable and the perfect way to end a meal on a sweet note. Cheap transportation tips. Getting around Istanbul is easy and affordable, thanks to its extensive public transportation system. Here's how to navigate the city on a budget. 1. Use the Istanbul card. The Istanbul card is a rechargeable smart card that can be used on all forms of public transport in Istanbul, including buses, trams, ferries, and the metro. It's the most cost-effective way to get around the city, as it offers discounted fares compared to buying single tickets. You can purchase an Istanbul card at major transport hubs and top it up as needed. 2. Ride the tram. Istanbul's tram system is efficient and affordable, connecting many of the city's key attractions. The T1 tram line runs through the historic Sultanahmet district, making it easy to visit landmarks like the Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, and the Grand Bazaar. Trams are modern, air-conditioned, and a great way to avoid traffic. 3. Take a ferry across the Bosphorus. One of the best ways to experience Istanbul is by taking a ferry ride across the Bosphorus. Ferries connect the European and Asian sides of the city, offering stunning views of the skyline and the waterway. A ferry ride is inexpensive and provides a unique perspective of Istanbul's beauty. Consider taking a ferry at sunset for an unforgettable experience. 4. Ride the funicular. Istanbul's hilly terrain can be challenging to navigate on foot, but the city's funicular systems offer a convenient solution. The tunnel funicular, one of the oldest in the world, connects Karakoy and Beyoğlu, saving you a steep uphill walk. Another funicular, F1, connects Kabatas with Taksim Square. Both are included in the public transport network, so you can use your Istanbul card to ride. 5. Walk and discover hidden gems. Istanbul is a city meant for walking, with its narrow streets, hidden courtyards, and vibrant neighborhoods. Walking allows you to discover hidden gems like local shops, cafes, and street art that you might miss when using other forms of transport. Areas like Galata, Karakoy, and Balat are particularly rewarding to explore on foot. Affordable cultural experiences. Istanbul is a city where history and culture are around every corner, and there are plenty of ways to immerse yourself in it without spending much. Here's how to enjoy Istanbul's cultural offerings on a budget. 1. Visit free museums. Several of Istanbul's museums offer free admission on specific days or have no entry fee at all. The Museum of Turkish and Islamic Arts is free to enter on certain days, and it offers a fascinating look at Islamic calligraphy, textiles, and artifacts. The Istanbul Modern Art Museum sometimes offers free entry on Thursdays, making it a great opportunity to explore contemporary Turkish art. 2. Explore the Arasta Bazaar. Located behind the Blue Mosque, the Arasta Bazaar is a quieter alternative to the Grand Bazaar, offering a more relaxed shopping experience. The bazaar is known for its high-quality textiles, ceramics, and souvenirs, and it's also home to the Great Palace Mosaic Museum, where you can see stunning Byzantine mosaics. While there is a small fee for the museum, the bazaar itself is free to explore. 3. Experience a whirling dervishes ceremony. The whirling dervishes are part of a Sufi order known for their mesmerizing spiritual dances. While some performances can be expensive, you can sometimes find free or low-cost ceremonies at local cultural centers or during religious festivals. The Galata Mevlevi Lodge Museum offers affordable performances and is a great place to learn about the history and significance of the dervishes. 4. Attend a free event or festival. Istanbul hosts numerous cultural events, concerts, and festivals throughout the year, many of which are free to attend. The Istanbul Biennial, held every 2 years, is a contemporary art exhibition with free entry to many of its venues. During Ramadan, you can also enjoy free concerts and public iftar meals at locations like Sultanahmet Square. 5. Visit Istanbul's churches and synagogues. In addition to its famous mosques, Istanbul is home to beautiful churches and synagogues that are free to visit or request a small donation. The Church of Saint Anthony of Padua on Istiklal Avenue is one of the largest Roman Catholic churches in the city and features stunning Gothic architecture. The Neve Shalom Synagogue in Galata is the largest synagogue in Istanbul and is open to visitors by appointment. Budget-friendly shopping tips. Istanbul offers a variety of shopping experiences, from bustling markets to chic boutiques. Here's how to shop without overspending. 1. Bargain at the Grand Bazaar. Bargaining is expected at the Grand Bazaar, and it can be a fun part of the shopping experience. Start by offering about half of the asking price and negotiate from there. The Grand Bazaar is known for its textiles, carpets, jewelry, and ceramics, and with a bit of bargaining, you can find unique souvenirs at reasonable prices. 2. Explore local markets. In addition to the Grand Bazaar and Spice Bazaar, Istanbul has many smaller markets where you can find great deals on food, clothing, and household items. The Kadıköy market on the Asian side is a local favorite, offering fresh produce, seafood, and street food at affordable prices. The Çarşamba market in Fatih is one of the city's largest outdoor markets, known for its variety and budget-friendly prices. 3. Shop for Turkish delights and spices. Turkish delights, lokum, and spices make for delicious and authentic souvenirs. The Spice Bazaar is the best place to buy these items, but you can also find them at smaller shops and stalls throughout the city. Be sure to sample different flavors before buying, and don't hesitate to ask for a better price, especially if you're purchasing in bulk. 4. Buy handmade crafts. Istanbul is known for its artisanal crafts, including hand-painted ceramics, textiles, and jewelry. Look for these items at the Arasta Bazaar or the smaller shops in neighborhoods like Kukurkuma or Kuzgunchik. Prices vary, but many handmade goods are reasonably priced, especially if you're willing to haggle a bit. 5. Discover vintage and second-hand shops. Istanbul's vintage and second-hand shops are treasure troves of unique finds, from antique furniture to retro clothing. The Bomonti Flea Market is a popular spot for vintage lovers, offering a mix of old and new items at affordable prices. Balat is another neighborhood known for its antique shops and quirky boutiques, perfect for finding one-of-a-kind items. Budget accommodation. Finding affordable accommodation in Istanbul is easy, with options ranging from hostels to budget hotels. Here's where to stay without breaking the bank. 1. Stay in a hostel. Istanbul has a thriving hostel scene, offering clean, comfortable, and budget-friendly accommodations. Neighborhoods like Sultanahmet, Beyoğlu, and Galata are popular with travelers, and you can find hostels that cater to different types of guests, from solo backpackers to groups. Many hostels offer free breakfast, Wi-Fi, and even rooftop terraces with stunning views of the city. 2. Book a guest house. Guest houses in Istanbul provide a more intimate and often more affordable alternative to hotels. You'll find them throughout the city, especially in quieter neighborhoods like Üsküdar and Cihangir. These small, family-run establishments often provide a more personal experience, with hosts who can offer local tips and recommendations. 3. Use Airbnb for local stays. Airbnb is a popular choice in Istanbul, offering a range of accommodations from private rooms to entire apartments. If you're traveling with a group or staying for an extended period, Airbnb can be a cost-effective option. Plus, staying in a local's home often means you'll get insider tips on the best places to eat, visit, and explore. 4. Look for deals on booking platforms. Websites like Booking.com, Agoda, and Hostelworld often feature special deals and discounts, especially if you book in advance. Keep an eye out for promotions or last-minute offers to score a great deal on your accommodation. 5. Stay near public transport. To save on transportation costs, choose accommodation near a metro, tram, or ferry stop. Staying in central areas like Sultanahmet or Beyoğlu will put you within walking distance of many of Istanbul's top sites, saving you both time and money on commuting. Conclusion. And that concludes our guide to enjoying Istanbul on a budget. From exploring ancient mosques and vibrant markets to savoring street food and discovering hidden gems, Istanbul offers plenty of ways to experience its magic without spending a fortune. Whether you're a first-time visitor or returning to this incredible city, these budget-friendly tips will help you make the most of your trip. Thank you for joining us on this budget adventure through Istanbul. We hope you found our tips helpful and that you're inspired to explore this fascinating city without breaking the bank. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Destination Seekers for more travel guides, tips, and inspiration. Safe travels, and we'll see you in the next episode.